Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Jenny and welcome here today. So today is a little funky, and actually, you know what, I need to look at something real quick. Let me put my glasses on because it looks like I'm getting a glare, and I'm not sure if I am or whether it's my imagination. Maybe I did change my lighting again because I'm trying to get the right lighting, but I may be getting a glare from, there we go, my light. Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on. So if you've watched my channel and seen my videos that I had earlier in the week, then you know that I suffer from migraines. And I had a migraine earlier in the week, and I think I had one like a week ago. Well, the one that I had just kind of, it's been like filtering down through the week. So then I had one again yesterday morning. So thank God I filmed videos earlier in the week so I could put them on throughout the week. Today I'm just kind of so freaking tired. I really am. And then they had the Jeffree Star release and I was just like, oh my god, I gotta get it. And I got it. I'm so excited, guys. I got the Bloodlust palette and I got 4 glosses. And I had to do 2 orders. I got on my computer and I had it like all ready to go, and then I had my phone ready to go just in case my computer wanted to be stupid and not do anything. So I got 1 order ready to go on my phone, and because my computer just for some reason wasn't loading. It had the page on there, but every time I go to click on anything, it just wasn't doing anything. Well, my phone I had the palette, and then I had a couple like glosses on there, but I couldn't add anything else. It wouldn't let me add any other glosses on there. And I thought, what the freak? So it wouldn't let me add the glosses. So I thought, let me just go ahead and at least get these 2 glosses and get the palette. So I had those in the cart, and it was doing this little thing, you know, where you're in line, you know, please stand by, So then in the meantime, the computer finally loads, and then it's like showing I had 2 palettes in there. And I'm like, no, I don't want 2 palettes. So I'm trying to get the palettes out to put the other glosses in. In the meantime, this one checks out on my phone. So I checked that out, and I was so excited because I got the palette and the 2 glosses, and I was like over the moon, like beaming, because that just doesn't happen to me. I was like, oh, I was so excited. So then I go back to my computer, and it loads. Finally it loads, and the 2 glosses are in there, and I thought, well, you know, I doubt if these will be in there by the time I check out. So let me just go back and look at the liquid lips that I've been trying to get for a while. I'm trying to get the androgyny color and a couple other poinsettia, I think, and there's a couple others that I wanted. So, make a long story short, those 2 glosses were still available, and a couple other glosses I wanted. So when I had, or liquid lips that I wanted. So I went ahead and added them all up, but then I had to pay shipping on both orders. And you would think on a $90 order it'd be free shipping, but no. So I had to pay $10.95 shipping on both orders. But I feel so fortunate, so blessed that I was able to get that palette. So I have that coming, so when that comes, I'll be sure to jump on here and do a video for you guys. So getting back to today, I look a mess. And the reason I look a mess is because I just, like I said, I felt kind of drained, and then after going through all that, I really feel drained. I still have a touch of a headache that's just kind of there. Our weather's been like all week long, and it was supposed to be warm today, and it's cold. And anyway, I got a new foundation in one of my other videos. If you go back and look through my videos, you'll see like a haul with BH Cosmetics and some other things. Well, I've been putting off trying it, and I thought, you know, I want to try to do today. I want to do a BH Cosmetics day, and I want to try their foundation out. And I went ahead and put it on. I got everything ready, and I did go in and try out the E.L.F. Primers that I got in my Trendmood box. And I'll go ahead and link that Trendmood video up here. That way you guys will know what I'm talking about. And I went ahead and put on the Luminous Putty Primer all over. And then I put on the Poreless just like right through my T-zone area. And it's okay. It's not my Juno Marigold Primer, but I'm trying to like step outside my little box of my Juno and try some other things. As far as the way it feels on my face, it feels okay. But I did have a little bit of, like when I put on my foundation, there was a couple little pilly spots, and I waited the full 30 seconds the way it said to do before I put anything on. I did use my Toddy Blendables today to put on my foundation, and the foundation that I put on this BH foundation, which is their liquid naturally flawless foundation, and it says that it's supposedly it's supposed to be hydrating for my type of skin. And I did mix 2 colors because when I first put on the first color, which is 201 Ivory, it was too light. So I kind of went back in and added the 208 Medium Beige. So I kind of mixed them together, and the color's fine. I do have a couple milia that are breaking through, so you'll see like little white spots that I have on my face. And then for the concealer, I got my Fenty foundation and Fenty concealer. I've never tried their foundation or concealers, and they just happened to come in today after I'd already put the foundation on. So I thought, well, at least I can try, you know, I can at least try the concealer. So the concealer I had is number 140. So I used that. And the weirdest thing happened when I put it on underneath my eyes. It's like how do I describe this? I don't know whether it was that or the powder, because I used the BH Under Eye Brightening Powder, which is, I laid it somewhere up here. I'm just like so discombobulated today, guys. I'm just out of it. I just can't explain the way that I am. But it's this powder right here. I've tried it before and I didn't particularly care for it. And I thought, well, let me try it with the BH foundation. Thought maybe if I tried it with the foundation, it would perform better. And it still didn't do too good. It actually started pilling up pretty bad. And actually over here, I actually had to wipe it off and start completely over again, because I don't put foundation up any higher than the orbital eye bone right here. It's as far as I go with the foundation. And then I put on the concealer underneath. And then I just barely put any powder on, and it was like, it was bad. So I wiped it off and started over. So this eye here is actually with that powder. This eye over here is with the Jacqueline, and it's the actual powder that she has, and the Luminous Glow. And this is actually, let me get you the right color. And I keep dropping things. It's just a fudged up day. This is actual the Doomy, and it's the Luminous powder, and I use that instead under my eyes. So this eye looks a little better than what this eye does, because this eye I left it. I did not bother it at all, because I wanted you guys to see how bad. And this is usually my bad side. So, and then what I did, I decided, you know, since I've never used these before, I want to go ahead and maybe try just to play around with some colors on this side. Like do it a little different this time. Usually I do this side on camera, and then I do this one off camera, and then come back. So this, I just did totally different today. This one would be totally different. I wanted to do this side to see whether I could duplicate it over there. And this side does not look good. No matter what I did, I could not get it to look good. It's the first time I've ever used their colors. I've never used anything from BH before. And I'm using one of their foils. And this is the palette that I've got. And it is the foil eyes. It's 28 different palette shadows. They're beautiful shadows. So these are the shadows. And I was using like this little group of palette colors here, and then I used this blue and this blue in my outer corners, and then I used this one right here in the inner corner, and I used this yellow like in the inner corner of my lid, but then I used this like on that brow bone in the inner corner, and it still looked bad. I mean, like, it still looked bad. So I went back and I used this color to try to get a little bit of life, like right up in here, and it still looks really, really bad. So at first I wasn't going to do the video. I was like, you know, this looks really bad, you know, like really sucky. I'm not going to do it. So I started just to go ahead and do the other side, and I thought, you know what, I'm so real with you guys, and I show you guys even when I fudge up. So I'm going to do it. We're just going to do it. So I'm going to see if I can save this eye. It's not going to look like the other eye probably, because the other eye looks so bad anyway, but we're going to try it. I'm just going to use the same colors I started with, and maybe we can pop something else in there and see if we can come up with something, because yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do to save it. I mean, I've tried using some of the other colors to try to blend you know, some colors out. It's just, and I had like a lot of fallout. Like, I've already just about put that one color, it all fell out right there. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how to save this look. The colors are pretty, but they're really showing the texture that I have and the wrinkles I have. And I don't really get that with shimmers. I get it sometimes. And these are foils. I mean, they feel really good. They're laying down really good. They're nice and soft. They're smooth. They're not chalky. They're not drying. They're very pigmented. So, I mean, that's not a problem. But if you can see, let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. But do you see what I'm saying as far as them showing like every little crease that I have in my lid, every little wrinkle, everything. It's like they're showing everything. And it's almost like it's pulling my hood down, even though I've tried to pull the color up. I think it's because it's dark and like it's darker. And I do have a glare from my mirror, because I had to pull my mirror in so I could see what I'm doing. So forgive that. But I'm going to try something a little different over here. I'm going to try bringing the darker color up a little farther. I don't know if that's going to save it or not. I'm actually mixing. What I'm doing is I'm mixing these two colors right here. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like going back and forth with them with my finger to try to get like the color to, just to try to mix. Because on the other eye I put one on and then I used a brush and try to blend the other color out. And you see what a fudge that looks like. But I'm putting them with my finger all the way up this time and just try to blend it out. And I've already put that yellow on with my finger and it looks bad. I mean, they blend nice. They really, really do. But as you can tell, I mean, look. I've got fallout and I got eyelashes falling out and it's just... I hate fallout. But I have to put my colors, my foundation on first. And then of course that powder, because it's like a brightening powder underneath my eyes. So it's just, everything's sticking to it. And the Jaclyn powder did not do that. But this one, it's like it's in that concealer. I don't know whether it's that, because I've never used it before. I mean, I used it here and here, but I don't know whether that has anything to do with the way it's laying down. I'm going to try her concealer with her foundation. Don't know whether I'll do it tomorrow or not. My son and I have a musical to go to tomorrow night here in town. So I don't know whether or not I'll do it tomorrow or not, or whether I'll just go back to, you know, something that I'm used to wearing. But yesterday, I mean, I tell you, I woke up with a headache yesterday, and I thought, oh man, not again. And it wasn't as bad of a migraine, but it was there. It just wasn't as severe of a migraine as I've been getting, but it was still there. So I thought, through the day, I thought, well, you know, maybe it'll get better through the day. And it dulled down, but then by like 5 o'clock or so, it came back again. So it was just, I don't know. And then I thought, well, I said to myself, I'll just lay down for a little while. If I lay down, maybe I'll feel a little better. So I messaged my husband and I said, let me know when you're almost home, because I'm going to lay down for a bit here and see if I feel a little better. And I laid down. I had washed all my sheets and stuff off the bed, and I just got the bed made. And I laid down, and then like 5 minutes later, he's like, okay, I'm almost home. So I didn't get to lay down, but it's okay. And then I did get to bed a little earlier last night. I usually go to bed between 3 and 4, sometimes 5, 6, 7, because I have insomnia, like really bad. But I actually was in bed by like 2 last night. So I was in bed, you know, a lot earlier than what I usually am, but that didn't even really do any good. I don't know. I go to the doctor on Tuesday next week to, I'm putting the darker blue out here now. I go next week for some labs and to have my thyroid checked. She's doing a full count this time, and she's checking my thyroid and cholesterol. And I did stop taking my cholesterol medication, and she changed my thyroid medication, and she lowered the dosage on my thyroid medication because my thyroid was out of whack. So I don't know whether or not maybe my thyroid's out again, and that's why I'm having the headaches. Because I know last time my thyroid was out, I started having them again. So I don't know whether that's what's doing it, or whether maybe my migraine medication needs to be changed, or whether it's, you know, just our funky weather we have. I'm not really sure what's causing it, but you know, it's getting a little old. Now I'm using that brighter blue down here, and I'll show you the colors that I just used as soon as I get this put on here. The thing is, I did this look on my hand. Like, I figured out what I wanted to do, and then I popped this look on the back of my hand, and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I want to do. This is going to look good. And then I put it on that eye, and I'm like, what the hell? This is not what I was looking at. This looks like shit. This is not anything that I was looking at on my hand. So it just goes to show you what you plan in your head is not what it looks like. But these are the two blues I'm using. I'm using this one, and then I'm going like and blending it with that one. But yeah, and then I'm going to just kind of blend it all together. But for some reason, it just did not look anything like I envisioned it. And look, those eyes look nothing alike. So yeah. This is why I almost didn't film this video. Because it just looked that bad. And I'm going to do like I did on the other side. I'm going to pull that little bit of that pinky purple in. So I'm trying to get it similar to the other side. You try to brighten it up. I don't I don't know. Yeah, I like my shimmers and stuff. Not the reason I got this palette was because it was just so bright and pretty, and I got it. When I got it in, I'm like, oh yeah, I really like this. It's got some greens on there. Look what it's did. See my eyebrow? I'm just not meant to have makeup on today. That's what it is. And I did get a lighter eyebrow pencil because my eyebrows, I noticed, just look so dark. So I went from a 4.5 down to a 3.5 because the 4 is what I used before. And I thought, well, you know, I want to go a little lighter this time. So that's what I did. And I do think I like it lighter. I really do. I think I like it lighter. And that's just getting used to it. It looks so bad, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you have to see me looking this pathetic. I really am. I don't know, the last few eye looks I've done, I just haven't liked them at all. Like, literally at all. Because I'm always doing like the reds and the oranges, and I was trying to do something completely different for you guys today. And I saw there's greens in there, and I thought about doing that, and I thought no, because I did greens a couple times with that ColourPop, the Meant to Be, and then I did the green, and what was that, maybe the Jeffree Star or something? I don't remember now. I did the greens, and I thought, no, I wanted to do something different, you know. So I thought I would do this one, and it's just not the look that I was going for. It's just really not. It's just not, it's not pretty. It's not flattering. It just doesn't look good. So it's like I almost don't even want to do a thumbnail picture because, you know, like who's going to click on a thumbnail that looks like this? And I got to pull the color down even farther to cover up that fallout that just won't come off. And then I go back over here and try to fix that. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It looks so bad. I hate when this happens. And then I'm dropping everything. I'm trying to blend it so that it's not so harsh. But it's still looks like a third grader. I think my third grader could probably, or a third grader could probably look better than, do better than this, I swear. Just looks bad. I know, like, not every look can look good. You know, I know that. There's going to be days where, you know, where it's not going to look good. This is just one of those days. One of those days, my lovely. One of those days where it just don't look good. And I forgot to turn my phone volume down, and I apologize. You know what I want to do? I'm going to pull this little peach color. See if I can soften it a little bit. It looks a little harsh over here. So I can try to at least get it somewhat like the other side. Now I need to go back and put that yellow back in over here because it doesn't look like the other side. Oh my god. I don't know. This is ColourPop, one of their liners. Their liners go on so good. I don't know. This looks so bad. This looks so bad. This is not what I wanted. Oh my god. Usually I'll take a picture and I'll put it on Instagram saying, you know, I have a video out, go check it out, da 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 da. Well, alrighty now. I'm gonna back you back out so you don't have to look at this ugly face. No. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I got this little eyelash. Usually I don't show you guys like me doing the eyelashes and stuff, but I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, and it was it's like got like this little eyelash curler and this mascara. And at first I got it, I'm like, what the hell's that? What am I gonna do with that? Well, you know what? I don't like the mascara. I love this little eyelash curler because it gets right in those little eyelashes that I have that are barely coming in. So I'm able to like pick right there in those little tiny eyelashes. So I'm thinking to myself, what's going to happen when this little eyelash pad like wears out? Because, you know, they do. Am I going to be able to get a replacement? Do they sell like their own little eyelash curlers? Or can I find little eyelash curlers? Look, I haven't even looked. Like, I haven't like looked it up or anything. I'm sure they do. And I remember years ago, my husband bought me an eyelash curler that was teeny tiny like this, and it was a heated eyelash curler. And I couldn't figure out how to use it. I was like, I don't know, 34, 35, maybe a little older. No, actually I think it was older than that. But I could not figure out how to use it. And when I first got this thing, I thought, how the hell am I supposed to use that little thing? And I was like, you know, and I figured out if you hold it like down first and then open it, that's how you use it. I really like it. And then you can section, you know, you can go back and pick out what parts you need to like curl a little bit more, so you're not like curling the whole lash if you don't need to. I hear my dog downstairs crying. And that means she needs to go outside. Great. And my son is down there. Can you guys hear her? I don't know if you can hear her in the video or not, because I got the door open, so I don't know if you can hear her downstairs or not. We have a tri-level split, so it's like all open and we have 3 levels. This is the City Beauty mascara again. I really like this. This and the, except when I just do that, this and the Fenty Full Frontal are my 2 favorite mascaras. And then I use the roller lash on the bottom because that one's always been one of my favorites too. But this one here is really, I mean, it just really makes my lashes look longer, and it seems like it's like conditioning my lashes too. Oh, and I finally talked to the people that I ordered that lash boosting serum stuff from, and I told them, I said, you know, you guys supposedly shipped this stuff on the 12th, and I still haven't gotten it yet, and I got a shipment confirmation, but when I pull the shipment confirmation up, it just keeps saying that it hasn't arrived at the post office yet. So I want my money back. You know, the other 2 items that I ordered with that hasn't even shipped yet, and I ordered it on the 19th of last month. So I want my money back, and they said they don't give money back, that I have the option of when it comes to send it back, but they know I'm going to love the product. So that I need to just, you know, wait till it gets here, that it's already been shipped, and that it's probably just not updated in the postal system yet. And I said, but it's been since the 19th of last month, so I don't understand why it hasn't gotten here yet. And so I got another message back, and the girl I was talking to, her name's Phoebe, and she told me, she said, just be patient, it'll be there, because on our end it's showing it's already shipped, and there's no way for us to trace it, but it does show that it has been sent to the post office. I'm like, no, it does not show it's been sent to the post office. I'm looking at the same tracking information that you're looking at. It shows that it has not been arrived at the post office yet. A shipping label's been created, and that's it. Nothing else has happened with my order yet. And I don't understand why it's been taking so long when you guys told me that it was being shipped out the week of the 10th. And nothing's happened with it yet. So I've been, I'm very agitated by this because, I could have bought how many brands between now and then. It's ridiculous. And one of the things I got was mascara that was like a fiber mascara that, it's like this stuff here. It's not like a different type of fiber mascara that we have to dip into different things, along with it. And they haven't even shipped that part yet. So I know better to order anything from 4 Chicks again, because apparently it's only 4 chicks that are making up this whole population of doing this stuff. And if you're out there listening, I'm sorry to say that, but maybe you should not advertise so heavily on Instagram something you're not gonna be able to ship out. That's all I gotta say about that. It just kind of pissed me off. I do have a little eyelash that's like right there. So what I usually do after I put the mascara on is I go and do this. I used to curl my eyelashes after mascara, but then I really start losing lashes. So now it's kind of pushing. And that pushes them up a little bit. This side I forgot to do, so that's why I put a little bit of that mascara on. Now, I didn't really save the eye look. The eye look still looks pretty shitty. I mean, actually, I got more blue on this side than I do this side. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, guys. You guys have never been here before. You're probably thinking, I ain't coming back and look at this chick. You probably done checked out. You probably didn't make it this far in the video. You're probably gone already. But if you stuck around, thanks. Like, I really, really appreciate it. My mental health thanks you, because right now, it's pretty fudged. It's not good today. No, we're not having a good day. I did use my birthday suit, Super Shock ColourPop blush. And like I said, I used my Jacqueline powder. Haven't used that for a while, so I thought I would use that. And actually, I think I'm going to use her highlighter. I was going to use, I got out my Ofra, but I think since I got Jacqueline out to use there, I think I'm going to use Jacqueline highlighter everywhere. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I got the color, let me look here, and the loose highlight. I got, oh my gosh, I can't say, and I don't know where my little, there it is. Ah, right in front of me. I got extra, because I'm extra. I'll pretend to be. I don't know. And it looks like I have fallout on my nose. I do. I have like that peach on my nose. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to bring you in. Do you see right here where the oxidation is happening with that foundation? So I've got oxidation here. I've got oxidation all through here. And I've only had the foundation on since, let's see. I've had it on for 2.5 hours. And I'm getting oxidation. It's already settling here. I don't know if you can see that in the light or not. So I've got oxidation here, some here, it's settling here. It's already settling up here. Let me take it back out a little bit. It's settling up here. So far, yeah, and we have oxidation here. This is my bronzer. Yeah, I'm not liking this foundation. It's not that it's not one of the worst ones, believe me. The worst one I've ever used was the Ofra. That was horrible. And then the Il Makiage came in second. This one here is okay. I mean, for like, I think it was $9.60. I think. Don't quote me on that yet, because I was going to look it up before I got on here and I completely forgot. But it was really cheap. And then I had coupons and stuff. So I mean, I didn't pay a whole lot for it. So that's the good thing. And I'll check the prices, and then I'll come back on here at the end and tell you the price. But I have one of those little Milia. You hear me talk about the Milia? Can you see right there? That little white dot? That's a Milia. And then I've got some like right here. I don't know if you can see them with my with the ring light on or not, but I noticed it when I'm putting this on. I can see it, and it's like you want to squeeze it so bad, but you don't get anything out of it. Amelia's don't produce anything, and I've got them all up around here. Okay, I'm not sure where that cut off, but this is my Beauty Bakery setting spray. I have to go back and look. I'm not sure where that cut off. And I'm going to attempt to use 2 colors by BH. And these are the colors. Let me look and see what they got for you here. You know what? I can put my glasses on for this. Can you see that? He's back there. Do you see that? That's my son. That's my mini-me. He's back there being goofy. He wants to make an appearance in the video. And no, I won't be cutting that. You'll be in it. He's goofy. Oh my god, even with my glasses on, I still gotta use a magnifying glass to see these words. Long-lasting lip color. Stephanie and Vanna. Stephanie and Vanna. Alright, Stephanie, let's see what you got. Let the dogs out for me. He's a good kid. He'll be 21 next month. I have good children. I'm very blessed. This color goes on a little darker than what it looks like in the tube. It's very pretty. Goes on really nice. That might save the eye look, right? Good lips save eye looks. Alright, this one's Vanna, right? Yeah. Dogs are back in. Yeah. One side's up a little higher than the other. Here are my doggies. They're here goofing off. Oh my. I'm just waiting for them to bump into my chair. Oh. Every time. Every time. Children? Oh my. I'm such a good YouTuber. I'm so professional. I am getting some bleeding already. See that? And bottom lip. So I'm gonna have to go back over the lip on the bottom. I should have put some liner on. I don't always use lip liner, but I should have, since I wasn't sure how this would perform. forgot to do my public service announcement in the beginning of my video telling you about my doggies. Well, I went in a little, I didn't follow my lip line the way I usually do. I came in a little more this time. Because my lip line actually comes down here, but I came in a little farther. Don't know why I just did. Alright, while they're acting up, I'm going to grab a ColourPop gloss and then I'm going to check some prices of the stuff out for you and I'll be right back. Okay, my lovelies, I have returned. I actually tried to save the eye look. I went back in and I added on the bottom lash line. I took this purple right here. Is it looking purple? See, it looks kind of bluish on camera, but it's actually a really pretty purple. I'll put that like right here in the lower lash line and then I actually tucked it in like right here in the top. I don't know if it saved it or not, but my son told me, he's pretty good about makeup, he does pretty good, that he thinks the reason it doesn't look good is because the blue has more pigment than the rest of it does, so the rest of it's not pigmented enough to kind of pull in with that blue, and that's why it doesn't look good. I think he's right. So I think with this shadow palette, I looked online and I bought it on clearance, it's completely out, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, would I pick it up again and use it? Probably not. I might use it for some of the, you know, like maybe some of the brighter colors. The yellow is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a brighter, bolder highlighter type yellow, and it was more blah. Just, I mean, you can see the yellow in my eyes, and I use both of them. So you can see them on my fingers. They're okay. They're brighter on my fingers than what they were on my eyes, because you can see it doesn't. This is one color. That's the other one. They don't really pop. Let me fix them both there. That's as bright as they gonna get. You know, so I mean, there's a little bit of pop, not a lot. Now I gotta kind of fix the other side. So I mean, like when I first put it on, but then like sitting here talking to you guys a little while ago and just like blinking and stuff, it just like, it kind of came off. It did not stay that pretty. The purples are really pretty. So I think maybe, and purples are hard, you know, they're really hard to work with, but this is the purple that I put underneath, and this is like another one of the purples. This is the light purple that's on there, and this is the other. These are the purples that are in there. Forget that finger. So I mean, you know, the purples are pretty, so maybe I would use it for that, or maybe like the lighter color that I used in my brow bone, you know, maybe I'll go back and use that for like some other looks if I'm looking for that color, but it's not a palette that I'll be picking up. I maybe give it a 3 out of 5, and that's just because, you know, like maybe the colors they're not as pigmented. I mean, for the price, I think I only paid maybe $9, $10. I don't, honest to God, I looked for the receipt on my phone. It's no longer there. My phone deletes things after like so many days, and I guess it's just not there anymore. And then I went on the BH site, and I guess I didn't create an account. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So yeah, I don't know whether or not you can still get it at like Ulta or someplace. I didn't even think about checking on there. I don't know whether they might still have it or not, but I checked on the BH site and they no longer have it there. So it wasn't very expensive. So I guess for the price that I paid for it, then it's okay. You know what I mean? If you're looking for like a lower price palette, BH has some excellent sales. The lip set that I got was $9.80, and it was for all the lip colors. They had a special, I think it's 5 or 6 colors that it's on clearance. So I do like those. I mean, they're really pretty. And I went over it with the Ticklish and the Lux color from ColourPop. I really, really like these glosses. I really do. I think they're coming after Kylie, because from what I heard, I don't have any Kylie cosmetics, but from what I heard, these are supposed to be a dupe for the Kylie lip colors. So I really, really like the ColourPop glosses. I'm very impressed by that. As far as the foundation, like I said, it looks like to me that it's starting to, the oxidization of the color, it oxidizes really weird. It oxidizes around your mouth, and you know, like places like I have a blemish. It's not really a blemish, it's an old blemish area, and it's where I had the vitiligo. So the areas that my skin doesn't have much pigmentation, it's like it's adhering to that spot, and I'm not really sure why. It's just for some reason where that vitiligo is, and I don't have any pigment, it's like it just sunk in and it's darkening. You can see it. I can see it in the viewfinder. It's actually darkening on that spot right there, and I'm not really sure why it's doing that. I think that's kind of weird that it's actually doing that. And it just, I mean, it feels okay. I don't have any complaint on how it feels. You know, it doesn't feel greasy or drying or tacky. So the way that it feels is okay. It's just settling into the odd spaces. But as for, you know, for $9, I looked it up and it's $9.50. I mean, come on. I think that's what it was, yeah. For $9.50, you really, it's not bad for $9.50. So you're looking for an inexpensive foundation, by all means, yeah, it's worth $9.50. As far as the Fenty concealer, I don't know yet. To me, underneath the eyes, that could have been an issue with the powder, because when I took it off over here and did not use the powder, it laid better. So I don't know. I'm going to try it maybe either tomorrow or Sunday, whatever day. I'm not even sure if I'll put makeup on Sunday, because when my son and I go to the musicals, we usually don't get home until between 12 and 1. And then by the time I do settle myself down, it's usually later than usually. And then I get up earlier on Sundays because my husband's home, so I get up a little earlier than my normal 9 or 10. I usually get up a little earlier. So I don't know. I don't know what day I'll wear makeup again after tomorrow. I may or may not put makeup on tomorrow. I mean, my Fenty on tomorrow. Since I haven't worn it before, I don't know whether I'll wear it and then be out late tomorrow night. We'll see. I might. So I might try it tomorrow and let you guys know on my next video. If not, when I do my video next week, I'll use it for video. So the next video that you see me, and put it this way, I'm going to upload this one now. So the next time you see me, it'll be for Fenty review. How's that? You want to do that? We'll just do that. We'll plan on doing that. So my next one is going to be a Fenty review for the Fenty foundation. We're just planning to do that. So yeah, that's the next one. And then maybe I'll pull out a palette. Let's see. I haven't done the androgyny palette. Maybe we can do that. We'll do, if I feel like it. I have so many palettes I haven't even tried. I haven't tried the Manny Morphe palette yet. I haven't tried the androgyny palette yet. What else haven't I tried yet? I haven't pulled out just a couple of Morphe palettes I haven't tried at all yet. Like, I looked at them, swatched them, haven't tried them. Morphe's, I don't like Morphe's as much as I do some of these other ones now that I have other ones. I haven't gone back and used a lot of my Juvia's. When I pulled out my Juvia's place to do that video, I'm like, oh wow, I haven't used this one for a while. So I don't know which one I'll use. We'll have to see what kind of mood I'm in next week and see which colors I decide to pull out. And as far as that e.L.F. primer, it's okay. I did get the Fenty primer, so I'll be using the Fenty primer. When I do the Fenty review, I'll use the Fenty primer because I'm going to try to do the whole face. So I'll use that. I did want to get the Fenty setting spray, but I changed my mind because it was like a price issue. I kind of like, I really want to get this, and I needed to get some more of my skincare, so I got my skincare instead of that. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you once again for being here. And this is the first video, I realized, this is the first video I didn't talk about my cancer or my mental health or anything weird going on. I just talked about my migraines a little bit, so that's a new one on me. That's kind of tells you kind of mood I was in today. I didn't get too weird. Well, maybe not. Maybe not too weird. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, because I gotta have a little bit weird in my videos. It wouldn't be me, right? So thank you guys again for being here. If you liked my video, I know this probably wasn't the best. I mean, I look pretty shitty. But if you do like it, if you like my little bit of a quirkiness, a little bit of weirdness that I am, hopefully I made you smile a little bit today. If a little bit of smile, a little bit of smile on your face. If I did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my video. And I want to thank my winner of my 50 subscriber video. And you guys, I do have a good one planned for my 100 subscribers. So please subscribe and tell your friends, and maybe they can hop on the crazy train with me and we can talk about some good stuff. And I want to start talking about... Sorry guys. I want to talk about some different things next week. I'm not sure what yet, but I want to talk about some different things. So I will see you next week. You guys go out and take care of each other, be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.